So allow me to present to you the platform that runs this award. So the URL is www.keonline.biz. So on this platform, we've built a Google. So it's more of a search engine. When you go in here, you can search for your business name. We have already on our database a total of 166,000 businesses in Kenya that are connected with a total of 1,443 categories on it.
All I want to encourage is going forward, I will not be doing any justice or service other than encouraging that in all the innovations that you put up, as much as we have the digital space, ensure that it's tackling a challenge, because we're here to give solutions. And solution is across. It's not just in private sector, it's not just in government, in every area, and whatever you come up with, like what has come up here, this is a good innovation. I can put it as innovation. And I'd like, even as we network and look towards getting people to sign up to our different businesses, let's ensure that we also look into what feeds and grows us as a country and grows us as the developing partners and organizations. So without further ado, it is my humble honor to invite the Cabinet Secretary, and I would like to request all of you to stand as he comes to the stage and to give his remark. Thank you so much for being patient, and thank you for being here. Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way to the stage.
Thank you, Maureen. You may be seated. The CEO of Digitally Fit and the team, all the participants who are here today, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am delighted to be here because I believe that this is a very great initiative that you are undertaking, and I'm actually very surprised by the very huge number of participants, and this alludes to one fact, that something very special is happening within our country. The first thing to do, if you are somebody from out there trying to understand about a country that you've never been, even for you, is to go online and search and find out information about a particular business, a particular person. It is not uncommon for me when I am receiving foreign dignitaries and guests. By the time they meet me, they know all my full names, they know all the schools I went to, they know my children, they know all my wives, official and unofficial. You cannot hide in this age and time, because the internet and because the capabilities that have been unleashed by technology has made the world a very flat place, a place where you cannot hide. And so therefore, how we use this capability is actually up to us. We can use it for destructive purposes. We can use it for morally unacceptable purposes. Or we can use it for good, to make society better, and for you who are sitting here, to make your businesses thrive. And let me say that the government of Kenya, I wanted to see whether there is a category for government, because I dare say that if there was a category, or if the government of Kenya was also part of this, we would score very well right now. 13,000 government services have now been availed online through our e-citizen platform, meaning that the government of Kenya is among the most digitally fit organizations that are in the country today. So you might want to give me that award and I go with it. We are not there yet. We have got some 5,000 or so more processes that we want to bring online. And you can expect that by 30th of June 2024, every other government service is going to be available online. So what you are doing and what we are doing in government is 100% in sync. We have gone further, and now we have integrated all the government payment services into one pay bill. So if you go to any government department, you want to pay for any service, in the past, you find that this every department have their own payment mechanism. So as part of the convergence of availing government services online, we have also now consolidated the payment mechanism. And because of that, we expect that by end of 2024, we shall have added revenue to government by Kenya shillings 1.5 trillion of money that was not there. But because of the power of digitization, this money which was getting lost, not accounted, not visible, is going to be available now to assist the country within the path of development. So that is our own government version of e-commerce. So we are right there in terms of access, we are right there in terms of availability, and we are right now there in terms of ensuring that all our payment services are digitally enabled and that we can be able to account for it in a transparent manner. We are also accelerating efforts to avail digital and remote jobs to Kenyans. And let me tell you something. Today, if you go to the streets of Nairobi, for example, you find a big car. There is a possibility that out of every 10 big cars you find on the road, 3 of them belong to a Kenyan who is working online. It's a huge phenomenon. Some wonderful things are happening, and this revolution shall not be televised. It is happening right in front of you. It is happening right in front of your eyes. And to have a country like Kenya, a developing country, taking this huge lead in terms of technology and providing jobs and employment remotely is something that is quite remarkable. Kenya is the second country in Africa to attract private equity investment in the tech sector, just coming second from Nigeria. And there's a possibility that this year Kenya will actually surpass the rest of the continent in terms of new private equity investment, most of it targeting the tech sector. And also, we are now rolling out centers for digital work across the country. Huduma centers, which come right under me in my ministry. We have partnered with the Ministry of ICT. In every constituency, all the 290 constituencies, by end of this financial year, that is 30th of June, we will have a digital center, a digital hub, which is both a center for digital remote working and also a Huduma center. And by the way, as we speak, Huduma centers, which are very popular with the Mwananchi, are also, every Huduma center has a cyber inside, where young Kenyans are, carrying out businesses profitably by offering digital services there. we are going to, in this year also, expand our Huduma centers so that they can also offer private sector services on behalf of the private sector. Traditionally, government looks for private sector to outsource work to the private sector. By the 30th of June, you'll see the reverse. Private sector asking government, please, you can do this better, do it for us. And for me, that will be a very huge achievement that we are going to make. So I want to tell you that Kenya is now fast becoming we talk about the Silicon Valley. Now we are seeing our version of the Silicon Savannah. We want to take our leadership role. We want to ensure that technology is the driver for driving, one, our government services, two, jobs and availing jobs for the young people. So as we move into the future, and as I conclude, we are only going to have two kinds of businesses. Category one are businesses like yourself, which are digitally fit. Category two are going to be businesses that are going to be out of business. It's that simple. Thank you very much.